If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just cash. I put my money in a strong position. They try to tell me I can't win, it's just a stupid superstition. Cause when I focus, you will notice that I'm winning. We demolish every bookie, there ain't no competition. Now listen, I would never give you shitty picks and do you wrong. Come and join the Discord, tell these bets and hit the bone. Cooking up a parlay super unders and a song. We be really winning, this ain't just to make another song. So if you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash.
we coming in and we taking all the money.
Just cash.
They can't do nothing to stop us.
Just cash.
Hey, fuck these bookies, man.
Just cash.
They wanna limit me cause I win. Label me the enemy cause all I do is win. Just give us a try, this is where it all begins. I'm not gonna lie, all I know how to do is just win. If you love making money and wanna win,
Just
they wanna
cash.
limit me cause I win.
Just cash.
If you love making money and wanna win,
Just cash. Just cash.
Just cash.
love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it just
Just cash.
love making money and wanna win.
Just cash.
We just chillin' and we vibing with our friends.
Just cash.
And if anything in doubt, we pass. Rookies all hate us cause we played it
Just
just
cash.
Hey, hold up. Fuck, I lost too much money on that shit. You fucking fuck off. Hey, it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a game. Move, dog. I lost too much money on that shit, dog. Real talk now. Move, son. Move. Fuck.
Just cash.
Hello there, E. How are you, sir? We are live.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. It is Just Cash coming at you on the Flex Friday with some college basketball. And as always, joined by Underrated and Big Coach. What's going on, fellas?
Oh, chilling, man. We got Big Coach. It's always special and fun when Big Coach is here to guide us through this college stuff. He's holding our hand through the first couple weeks so we can learn some things, and then we're gonna be off to the races. What's up, Big Coach?
How are you guys?
Oh, we're great, I think. E's always great. I'm always great. We must be great.
Oh, yeah. It's Friday, getting ready for the weekend. Got a busy slate ahead of us. And looking forward to making some money, hopefully.
Oh man, these college sprouts been good. Sorry, I got pizza and Mountain Dew. I can't help it, guys. A little unprofessional today, but it's so good.
I got
couldn't
a
help
fat ass burger right here.
E, what you got?
Well, I ate lunch like 2 hours ago, but
The only
ready for
professional
dinner.
one of the bunch. All right, well,
that was-
sorry about that. Yeah, so we got the whole gang here. We got us, we got Kev, we got Ian, we got Sean, we got movie trivia, we got Eric, we got AOD. Everyone's here to win, bro. So where you want to start? I'll let you guys handle it.
Yeah. So I guess let's just take a look at some of the players and the game spreads that we have for today. Coach, if you want to start it off with a play, we can talk about that, and then we'll talk about the game lines as well.
Okay, cool. Let's go with the first play that I put out today. I think it was from Purdue. We had Trey Kaufman-Wren, one of the forwards from Purdue. I want to say the lines that now, if you guys look in Discord, I got lines from all different types of props. I mean, all different types of places. So I'm trying to find the best value. Like, we played his 5.5 rebounds. I think we played that on parlay play. Everywhere else was 6.5, so we caught it on parlay play. We played his 17.5 points and rebounds. I believe that was on PrizePicks. Not sure if it's still 17.5, is it?
Oh no, it is 19.5.
So we got some value there. Kind of talking about him a little bit. He's really stepped up since, Edie's gone now. They do have other big men, that are pretty good, but they're just young. So they're relying on, their older guy to kind of get it done. He can shoot the three pretty well for being 6'9". He's mobile. Had a really, really good game in his last start. We took his rebounds and we took his points and rebounds last game, and he covered both. Playing another low major team. I think he can get it done for us again.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. High minutes. I mean, he also had a 23% usage rating. So I believe PrizePicks, they had his Goblin at 4.5 rebounds up for a little bit, but they just locked it out. So we may or may not get that back. Oh, it actually just came back on the board. So, I mean, if you guys can find the original lines, definitely play that. But PrizePicks did bump the PR. So if you still want to get some action over there, I think the 4.5 Goblins probably are going to be our best bet there. And let's take a look at that. So the game total, or the game line, is Purdue favored by 20.5. You think it's gonna be a pretty likely blowout case, or can Kentucky hang around here?
You know what? I thought the first game was gonna be a blowout. I really thought it was. But they kind of hung in there for a little bit. Then they kind of started killing them towards the end. I'm thinking it could be the same case. I think they let the team stick around for a little bit before they put him away. But I still think he's going to get the minutes that he needs to cover those lines. But it should definitely be. They're a way better team than their opponent for sure.
Okay, gotcha. Well, just keep that in mind, folks. And yeah, I mean, we definitely locked in that early value. Oh, totally jumped into it without doing our usual house cleaning here. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button down below. Help us fight the algorithms, get back in action. We're also on the road to 1K, almost 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. As always, appreciated. And if you want to find these early values, links can be down below for our 7-day free trial into the Discord. Make sure you're checking it out. Big Coach has been hooking it up with the overnight plays and early AM dropping. And as you can see, closer we get to lock, it's going to be more and more bumps. So make sure you guys check it out. All right, Big Coach, what's going to be up next? Looks like you had Tucker DeVries. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Yep. All right, my bad. I'm still stuffing my face.
Swallow that damn burger, Coach.
Oh, you're good.
Swallow it. Pause.
There you go. Now you're talking.
Pause.
It's swallowed. Okay.
Wow.
Oh my God, that sounded bad. Oh my gosh.
Great job, Coach.
All right, so we got Big Tucker at 18.5 points. He's probably one of the top actual scorers in college basketball. I'd put him as a top 15 scorer. The dude can score at all three levels. He can get to the rim, shoot the midi, shoot the three. He's a transfer from Drake. Played at Drake last year. He was their league MVP. Took him to the tournament as well, too, I want to say, or actually went deep in their conference tournament. The dude plays the most minutes on the team. He's going to shoot the most on this team. He's now at West Virginia, where he's going to keep on doing what he did at Drake because his dad's the head coach, So when your dad's the coach, you can kind of do whatever you want. But also his game backs it up as well, too. So his dad coached him last year at Drake. He took over at West Virginia, took that job, and brought his son with him. And I just think this is going to be a pretty good spot for him. He did, I want to say he got close in his first game. Did he get 18? Somewhere around there, but the dude has volume. He has volume. And he can stack it up quick with the three ball. I think out of all the scoring props that we took today, I like him to go over 18.5 more than any other scoring props we took today.
Yeah, and I think the metrics back it up really well. The first game, he had a 28% usage, so always love to see that. 32 minutes, that's perfect for us. And the game was pretty much a blowout. I mean, they were basically up 30. But yeah, mixed bag shooter, which we always love to target. You know, he's I think a little heavier on the 3-point shooting. It took nine of 13 field goal attempts from three, but he also got to the free throw line twice. So you know, I think there's definitely a lot of upside here. And I'm sure if we actually go back and look at probably the, I would say the latter half of last game, I'm sure he chilled out in the second half with him being up so much too. So if get a little bit more of a competitive game, or he just knocks a few down earlier than this first game, then I think we're looking good.
Okay.
And let's take a look at that spread. So
Pause or no?
hey, well, hey, this actually. So I think not only being just kind of one of your favorite gut calls today, but this is actually one of the closest games that we do have projected on the entire slate. West Virginia is just a 9-point favorite, minus 440 at home. So, I mean, in the event that, he actually tries for the full time, especially down the second half, I think we're going to be looking great. Easily, I'm looking for 20 points here.
Playing against the Minutemen.
Pause again?
Yes, sir.
That's a hell of a name for a team. UMass Minutemen.
That's weird.
That's fucking insane. That's really their mascot. They're the Minutemen.
Love to hear it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it should be a good game. So I'm excited to look forward to this one.
I think it could be a really, really good game. It actually could be, like you said, it's going to be a little more competitive than the other spreads that we got going today. UMass does have another score on their end, but to be honest, they're tiny. They run 3 small guards and 2 bigger forwards, and like I was talking to the guys in chat, I just think that the guards are too small and the forwards are too slow to guard him. Tucker DeVries, he's 6'7", he's mobile, he can move. So I just feel like they're gonna have an awkward time guarding him. I think we could see a lot of time. He could see a lot of time at the free throw line, to be honest.
That makes sense. All right. I guess anything else from this game? We're moving on.
I think we can move. I'm not sure what else I had next that I posted.
Yeah, I got you, man. Looks like next up we had Adama Bale, 16.5 points.
Big ball.
And so they actually bumped him down to 16 flat.
Okay. He's just one of their. He's going to be their main usage guy. I mean, he's going to get up some shot attempts. I know they have a couple guys off the bench that can get up some shot attempts, but he's just the veteran that they have. The dude could have went to the league. He was a potential draft pick last year. Tested the waters, and he got some feedback, and they're like, "Hey, return to school. Get a better look next year." But he's a player that's trusted. The coaches trust him. He's been in their program for 4 years now. He can score. He's kind of like DeVries in a way, who can score in many ways. Just not that polished at the 3-point line, but he will shoot threes. I just feel like 16.5 was just too low for the volume that he's going to give. I know he's going to take double-digit shot attempts. He's going to get to the rim as well, too. I feel like 16.5 was definitely reasonable. Especially playing against, I want to say they play against Arizona State today, right? And they are booty. So I just feel like, their matchup against them, it's not saying it's going to be easy, but Arizona State, they fell off, man. They lost a lot of transfers. They brought in some guys, but they're just not ready for the competition. I feel like he has a good matchup going against them. Now, as you can see, Arizona State played a game and they won already, and they didn't give up that many points. They played a low major team, man. They played Idaho State, who they should have beat well. And that was even a ball game for a little bit. So I think Adama's in a good spot, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, and this one also, actually taking a look at it, slightly closer spread. Santa Clara is only -6 favorites on the road, -245 for the money line. So this game, especially on the road, I would hope is extremely competitive. As you mentioned, Arizona State had a lot of changes this year, but yeah, this is arguably going to be our next closest game, so I don't mind that at all. And then taking a look at his breakdown metrics here. Played 34 minutes this last game, 24 points. Again, another mixed bag shooter. Shoots really well from three, kind of more of a 50-50 split. Took 7 of 13 attempts from three, but he also had 8 free throws. So those 8 free throws and no offensive rebounds too. So that's kind of interesting. 23% usage. Yeah, just need the minutes and the game to stay close, and I think he'll easily be able to carry us there.
I think so.
And so if you guys missed the 16.5 as well, I would definitely scoop up the 16 flat, because pretty good shot of that bouncing back up to 16.5. All right, moving on. Looks like we got up next Donovan Dent over 20.5 points plus assists. Now, I know PrizePicks did bump that up to 22 flat, but if you guys can still find it at that, make sure. Oh no, that one's the same. Actually, I take that back. He's still at 25 on PrizePicks.
The dude's a baller, man. The dude's a baller. Last year, he was more of a hidden gem because they had 2 ball-dominant guards there with him, and he still balled out last year. But he was one of our Discord favorites a little bit last year. We won some money on him. The thing about Donovan Dent, he's a really, really good playmaker, man. He finds guys. He makes unbelievable plays to where you didn't think he's going to make. Very, very good passer. I want to say he had double-digit assists last game. But also he can get to the rim and he can fill it up with points as well, too. I think with those guys that were there last year, like Jalen House, Jamal Mashburn Jr., with those guys gone, he's able to flourish more, a little bit more offensively and score a little bit. But also he's still keeping up that playmaking. I could be wrong, but I want to say he had like 10 or 11 assists in his first game this year.
11, yeah.
Yeah, so I think, that 20.5, if I'm going to go ahead and kind of like project what he's going to be at, I can easily stay around 14, 15 points, easily getting us around 6 to 7, 8 assists. They're playing against UCLA, I believe. So this should be, a good competitive game as well, too. And it should have good pace to it with both of these teams being able to move with guards. I think he's in a good spot, to be honest. I'm surprised we haven't got 21 for that. That didn't bump up a little bit.
Yeah, I think, they might be keeping it in check just for the scoring upside of it. He only put up 15 points, took 11 field goal attempts, but also got to the free throw line quite a bit. Honestly, I think the biggest thing for me, though, is 38 minutes. I will play anybody at 38 minutes.
Oh yeah. I don't think they have another ball handler. I think he's their main distributor, their main ball handler. And that's probably the reason why he stays on the court so much. Another good reason too. Oh, I forgot to say this. Another good reason that he stays on the court, that motherfucker can play defense. When I mean play defense, he's probably one of the better on-ball defenders in college basketball. And just to kind of throw out a little sleeper play, kind of a little lean play, I do like somewhat, not really too crazy. I'd go 0.25, maybe half unit on Dylan Andrews under 14.5 points. The reason why I like that play is because I think Donovan Dent is going to lock that shit up.
Yeah, and it looks like Andrews, or at least on PrizePicks, he's at 14 flat already. So if you guys can find that 14.5, I like that. He did have, he had 3 steals this last game and a block. So I do see why they're not offering his fantasy. That makes total sense. But yeah, I mean, that's a great correlation play. And I mean, again, anybody who's playing just that many minutes, you got to have some kind of interest in. He did only have a 16% usage rating offensively for scoring. Now, underrated. I know you got that new something handy. I see that you have assist percentage. Is there any way you could check out Mr. Donovan Dent for us?
You said new something? Yeah, it'll take me a second. So you might want to go on to something else real quick, and then I'll come back with it. So you wanted his assist percentage in the first game?
Yeah, if you're able to look that up, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so while underrated does that, let's go on to our next one. It looks like we have Nate Biddle over 21.5 PRA.
Yeah, I like this play a lot. This is Big Nate. He's a hometown kid. He's from Oregon. Played a lot of youth basketball in California. I actually watched him live a few times. He's a full-on 7-footer. Now, the thing about Nate is everyone thought he's going to be good. We all knew he was going to be good. But he just hasn't really got opportunity because the dude's always fucking hurt. This year, he's healthy. He's ready to go. For being 7 foot, he actually can step out and pop the three. That's what I like about him as well, too. Honestly, I can see him getting us 1 or 2 of those today. I can see him popping out and hitting about 1 or 2 threes today. Very active on the glass. He's one of those big men that are mobile. He's lanky. He moves well. I want to say he covered this line last game with ease, that 21.5 PRA, playing against UC Riverside. They're playing a similar team today in Montana. So, and it surprised me, him coming back from an injury. It surprised me that he played as much as he did. He got close to 30 minutes. So if we can get those same minutes again today, I can see Biddle easily getting 25, 26 PRA.
Okay. I like it. Yeah. In this last game, he only did play 27 minutes, but again, it was a 91-76. I'm assuming more of a blowout than that final score looks like. 33% usage, absolutely massive. 15 field goal attempts. So I would at least pencil him down for a safe 15 points. And then, the RA is definitely ceiling potential. He had 11 rebounds, 2 assists. So, we're picking up a little bit extra there for the assist on the PRA. But I think, he falls in any more minutes here, especially if he plays like 30 minutes flat. This should be a really solid outing for him. And then it looks like still in the same game. So you had an additional play for Kwame Evans.
Oregon, right?
Yeah, let's talk about Kwame.
Big Kwame. So they like this dude a lot. He was their freshman last year. I stepped up and did a lot of things for them towards the end of the season. This dude can score too, man. I don't get why his point prop was, I think we got it, 11.5 or 12.5? I'm not quite sure, but this dude had a 20 ball last game. And I don't think he's going to be super efficient every game like this because he did have some good shooting percentages, I want to say, last game. But for his usage, I want to say him and Biddle both took like 15 shots. And they're power forward in the center too, and they work well with each other. That's just letting you know right now that Oregon's going to the post. They're going to their big men. So, I think both of these guys can cover their lines, or one will get it for sure. But I think it's cool to play them both, especially one being PRA and one being points. They're only asking for Kwame to get half of what he got last game. I want to say he had about 22, 23, 24 points last game. And now they're asking for 11 or 12. I don't see his usage dropping, so I think he's in a good spot. Like I said, he's playing the same type of caliber team he played before, so I can see him going over that line.
Yeah. So he only played 20 minutes, which is a thing, but he was still a starter. Had an astounding 42.8% usage rating. They did both have 15 field goal attempts apiece, and he had 23 points. Be a little bit more upside for, I think, 3-point shooting here for Evans. But, that usage rating is just insane. So maybe another player, could be subject to a couple more or a couple less minutes. But, even with the minutes, though, just that kind of usage rating, let's say it even comes back down to earth a little bit more and he has like a 30% usage rating or something like that. That's still really, really high. And, we cut that down a little bit. I would say he still is going to average about double-digit field goal attempts. Let's say on a bad day, he's probably still going to take 11, but hits a 3, gets to the free throw line a couple times. As you mentioned, they're just going to attack the paint in that pick and roll. Yeah, and if this dude plays any more minutes, this might be the absolute freest play ever.
I agree with you. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wow, he just had 23 points Now you're asking for 11 or 12. Like this could be free. I don't get why. The line was that low. And I want to say we got it on Parlay Play, which was good value because they want it. They're giving plus money for it. So, I mean, now one thing for sure, they do have a good starting five, and all those guys can score. So I do want everybody to be aware about that. They got Brandon Angel, who came over from Stanford. He'll try to score a little bit. They got TJ Bamba, who was there last year, but he's a Villanova dude too. He can try to score, but he's really not that good. Now their point guard, Jackson Shelstead, that's another play that we can kind of look at as his 2.5 assists if you could find it. The kid can really dime. And the cool thing about him is he's going to look for our big man that we're playing today in Biddle and Kwame Evans. You can see some lobs going to them from him. But yeah, Oregon has a full team. They have a full five that can really play. But I think they're going to rely on those big men again.
And we saw you hitting that, E.
Yeah, I'm laughing at shout out to Wet in the Discord. Real fast NBA news: Zion is out tonight, and Devin Booker is now listed questionable with illness. I knew he didn't want that Luka smoke tonight. He don't want that.
Oh,
that's what you were talking about.
That in Discord.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Talking about that.
I was wondering what E was laughing about. Did you want Donovan Dent's assist percentage? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, sir.
I see a 30.9%.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty standard for a lot of the NBA guys too, so scale that down. A little less minutes for college, but, this guy is basically, 1 out of every 3 plays are going through his hands, so that assist rating could still be there. Did we get a straight-up assist line for him too, just out of curiosity?
Probably not.
You know what? I think I've seen like 6.5 or 7 somewhere. I could be wrong, but
it is 6.5.
I think I might have seen it. Is it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a plus money play too. I mean, that thing doesn't show you potential assist by chance, does it?
It doesn't. I dream it would, bro. I wrote the dude, and he was like, "Sorry, we don't have that." I said, "Well, that's what I wanted it for." But I was gonna go back to Booker real quick. Who's gonna benefit? Is it Beal? Is Beal over 15.5 a good play now?
Is Bill good at basketball still?
I don't know. Nurk at 9.5 points. Who can you hit before they change it?
Yeah, so I mean, definitely, I think Beal should be more live here for scoring. Kevin Durant is definitely going to step up a little bit here, and then Tyus Jones should soak up even more playmaking. Damn it, where's this game at? I'm like trying to find it. I'm tripping out over here.
There's only 13 games. It's easy to find. There it was. You passed it. Back up. On the left.
They in the desert today?
No, it's in Dallas still. Let's see. Is Beal good to go? All right, so Beal's probable. Yeah. I mean, Beal should soak up more usage. Like I said, Tyus, his playmaking should go up even more. They might go to Nurk a little bit more on the inside because of all the lack of depth that Dallas has right now. They still have Kleber, Dante, Lively, PJ, all these guys are going to be out. Yeah, man, I'm all about Luka. Luka's going to rock the house. He averages like 40 points against Phoenix.
Banks says Jalen Johnson points, Trae Young PRA. He's NBA and you now.
The only play I like from this game is Tim Hardaway's threes. Everything else I don't care about.
Oh, snap. Okay. Catch your fantasy flash here. What's up, bro?
Jordan's out today too, so we got Beef Stew starting, and he just messes up the whole starting 5.
We're getting Coach's face on here soon. Don't even try to hide out, Coach. I know you are now. We're gonna get you on here.
You know why I can't go on there?
Why?
Because I look crazy right now, bro. I'm participating in No Shave November, so I look like a wild man.
Oh, okay. Well, people like that probably. Probably feel you.
CC's not gonna like it.
Oh God. Did we really?
Hairy thing down there.
Did you really?
It's a non-shave everywhere. You can't even manscape No Shave November.
Hey, Coach, are we trying to win money or talk about that? What are you talking about?
My bad. Let me focus. Let's focus.
Okay. Sorry, E.
No, you guys are good. We actually just have one more final play to talk about, or one more player, I should say. And I have no idea how to pronounce this new guy's name. Knuppel, something. Nepple?
Con Canupo.
I thought he was gonna say
you
nipple.
gotta eat.
Being coach
The
and stuff. He's
knipple.
been, nipple, guys.
Hey, guys, this right here, I want you guys to hear this. And Big Wet, if you listen and you listen to it too. All right, so this is gonna be a better Kyle Korver. You guys remember Kyle Korver?
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh yeah, he had the
Shoot
gel
that
in his
ball.
hair. Yeah.
Yep. But Khan's a good shooter, man. He's a good shooter. I mean, the whole Duke team is really, really nasty this year. But he's a freshman, about 6'6", 6'7". The dude can snipe. The dude can really, really shoot the basketball. They opened up his line at 11 last game, very first game of the season at 11. And I was talking to Big Wed in chat. I'm like, bro, we'll never see it at 11 again. And I want to say he dropped like 20-something points in the first game. And we were right. He came back at 15. But I like that 15 again, man. Like, this dude can really shoot. He's going to get up a lot of shots. He's very efficient. And I want to say even on Sleeper, we got his threes at 1.5. He's probably one of the better three-point shooters in all of college basketball. So I'll play that three-point prop at 1.5. I want to say it's 2.5 everywhere else. So hop on Sleeper and see if it's still there. If not, hey, get in the Discord. You'll see it sooner because I know the Discord got it at 1.5.
Yes, sir. You are correct. He's on Underdog. He's at 2.5 for 1.23. So plus money play. They actually don't even have his points up currently. It's just PRA and the rest of the stuff. So keep an eye out for that. I imagine we're not going to get the 1.5 threes ever again. But 15.5 points. Keep an eye out for that. He might come back at 16. Looking at the game breakdown though. Obviously, still number one usage on the team was Cooper Flagg. He played 30 minutes, but right behind that was going to be our guy. He had 24.8% usage, and then it was Caleb Foster right after that. But Caleb only played 23 minutes, so they are definitely running a bunch of guards in this offense in general. But it looks like their bigs are pretty finite. So, Cooper and this guy going to be doing a lot, and the fact that they both played the most minutes, I like that. Just need the game. I would say we need the game to stay close, but they still played that in a 34-point blowout against Maine in this first game. So legs are fresh right now. Everyone's good to go. Coach is running the starters. At least I would say cap them around 30 minutes in a blowout, but on the off chance that they do keep it close, we could just pick up more additional minutes from there. Curious how big of a spread this one is. Was it Duke?
Pause.
Oh, the spread is so big. So big.
Pause.
34 points, and they don't even have a money line. They're probably like plus 10,000 or 10,000.
Pause.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say,
Oh, yeah.
the reason why those guys got those minutes, even in that blowout, I think coach just wants to get them going. They're freshmen, They're freshmen, so he wants to get them some reps. Even though they are the better players on the team, they're still young, so they want to get those reps, get those legs moving, just get some more college time under them. I think that's the reason why, they played so much. Even if you go back to our Rutgers game, I want to say they won by a lot, but Dylan Harper still played a lot for us because he's a freshman. So I think the reason why some of these guys are still playing in blowouts is because they're just trying to get that experience for those guys and trying to get them some minutes. But I definitely think it's going to be a blowout again against Army. It is a tradition. Duke plays Army every year. Coach K, the original coach of Duke, he used to coach at Army for Duke, and it's one of those things where Duke just plays them every year. But it's gonna be a shit show game. It should be one-sided. I know that sounds scary when you're betting, but I think the reason why it's gonna be one-sided is because of Concanippo. He's gonna make it one-sided with his scoring ability, and along with the rest of his team. You got Cooper Flagg. He's gonna be tough. He's gonna do a lot of things for them. I just think that Khan's gonna be able to knock down shots a little bit easier, and he's gonna make shots a little bit more. Especially if he's knocking down that three ball, which I think that he will.
I like it. Honestly, yeah, I feel pretty comfortable. Any of these guys that are number one or number two in usage rating, just as a whole. And again, another player who's playing hefty minutes for us, so don't mind that. Don't mind that at all.
Devin Booker optimistic he's going to play, it says.
Yeah, we'll see. I see we did have a question about the Halliburton assist combo. I do like it in general, but they also just ruled TJ McConnell out, so that is going to shore up some minutes for that second unit and him not being so much of a playmaker. And then another one I definitely wanted to bring up was a combo with Jaren Jackson and Jordan Poole. So Jaren Jackson, there's no Jaw, no Smart, basically no starters except for him. A little subject to potential, I would say, blowout, but Washington's been pretty awful. And then on the other side, Memphis, they're allowing the second most threes per game, which Jordan Poole leads their team. So really solid combo point line here. Not playing a whole lot on PrizePicks today, I'll be completely honest, because they've already gotten wild with most of the bumps. But yeah, and then where's that Luka at? He should still be up there.
PrizePicks can fuck itself. How about that?
Yep. I mean, I didn't even play Taco Tuesday, to be honest. I'll throw my free protected play in today, and that's gonna be about it for that. So yeah, we got a ton of action for you guys. A lot of college plays. We will definitely talk about some more basketball, NBA, and what have you in the Discord. So make sure you guys in the Discord check it out down below. Free 7-day trial still rolling, and I think that's about it for today, fellas. Unless you got anything else.
Oh man, that was quick. I'm just excited. It's college time. Remember, we're counting down the days, and now we're here.
We're here.
Yeah.
And I swear, Coach's plays are 14-3. I think he said he counted up so far. So if y'all ain't following Coach's college basketball plays, y'all fucking tripping. Just saying. That's all I want to say.
Yep.
Just saying.
And hey, we got all that early value out, so beat a lot of the bumps. I did post some NBA plays earlier as well, so there is a big variety of stuff to choose from today. We're going to have a very busy weekend. It's a lot of basketball, football on Sunday, and what have you, so make sure you guys don't miss out. All right, fellas, I think we're about to get outy. You guys got anything else?
No, I'm going to bed.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all stopping by. It's going to be the weekend, so we'll see about weekend streams. But if not, we will definitely be back Monday, and it'll be our next week of college basketball. So super excited for week 2 moving forward.
Heck yes. All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Peace
Bye,
out,
big
guys.
coach. Peace.
Peace.